Let's go. What are we waiting on? What are they waiting on? highlighted ones are the ones that are here. So I'll stick that right here. But when you get to this, right, just because she said some of them didn't come. I'm off. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If we could have everyone please rise and join our wonderful Pioneer High School choir under the direction of Mr. Steve Lorenz as we proudly sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, it proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening and welcome to the 50th commencement exercise for Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. I am Tracy Lauder, principal of Pioneer High, and we are very pleased that you could all join us for this occasion. At this time, you can all be seated. First, let me give a heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2018. You guys have been an incredibly hardworking group. You've done a lot of great things in 4 years, and I am genuinely proud of you and so incredibly grateful and blessed that I have been a small part of your journey. Graduation ceremony is always a special occasion as it is the culmination of many, many years of hard work. So it is only fitting that tonight we commemorate that road that we have all traveled together at the end of this year. I would like to start by introducing a lot of people that have played a role in this, not only just with you, but to help me and the things that we've done to help you guys get to this point. It is my privilege to recognize our class principals, Kevin Hudson and Jason Skiba, our athletic director and assistant principal, Eve Clare, and our 9th grade dean, Mr. Daniel Hilliard. I'd also like to say thank you and recognize our class secretaries, Ms. Mary Jo Campbell and Mrs. Heidi Kirst. Our counselors, Ms. Connie Akins, Stephanie Carter, Colleen Creel, Christopher Casper, Kevin Kilgore, Doria Thomas Hill, and Christine Woods. And of course, last but not least, the 430 graduating seniors of Pioneer High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our special guests. As I call your name, please stand as I call it, and I ask that the audience hold the applause until everyone is announced. First, our Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education members. President Christine Stead, Vice President Susan Basquette, Treasurer Harmony Mitchell, Secretary Jeff Gaynor, Trustees Jessica Kelly and Patricia Manley. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Schools and members of her cabinet. Again, please hold your applause until I have introduced the members that are here. Dr. Janice Kerr-Swift, Superintendent. Andrew Cluley, our Director of Communications. Paul DeAngelis, the Executive Director for High School Education. And Jazz Parks, the Executive Director of Middle Level Education. Thank you.
Today is all about transitions. Some are joyous, some bittersweet. At this time, we would like to recognize the following retiring staff members from Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. As I call their names, I would like for them to stand if they are here to be recognized. We have Miss Karen Fox, Dina Heighton, Deborah Kimball, Ann McFall, Victoria Robinson, and Stephen Rodriguez. If we could give them a hand for their many years of service and education to our students. We definitely wish them well in their future endeavors, and remember, you always have a home at Pioneer High School. Our class of 2018 has had many accomplishments to be proud of. They would not be able to do any of the things that they've done as well as they've done them if not for the support of the friends and family that are here with them tonight. So please, class of 2018, give your support network a big round of applause. And now, from the Pioneer High School Choir one more time, please enjoy the musical selection Unclouded Day, arranged by Sean Kirkner.
Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. And they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home where my friends have gone. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree of life in eternal bloom sheds its fragrance to the unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Tell me of a king. Oh, they tell me of a king. They tell me of a king in victory. They tell me of a shall be sown in the city that is made of fire. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
I would now like to introduce Colleen Creel, Guidance Department Chair, to address the senior class.
Good evening, class of 2018. What an honor it is to be selected by this class to give the commencement speech at graduation. I feel like I know this class so well. Many of you have been in my office, I've fixed your schedules. I've written your college and your scholarship recommendations. We've discussed politics, social justice, and participated in the Women's March together. We have worked through academic and family issues, relationships, problems, processed feelings about grief and loss, and whether it's college, military, a gap year, trade school, or work, we plan for your lives after high school together. I have had the pleasure of watching some of you grow up from preschool through elementary school, middle school, and now high school. I've attended my fair share of sporting events, music performances, theater productions, homecoming dances, raves, and just recently your senior prom. A number of you have been to my home on many occasions for various celebrations, late night video games, ping pong tournaments, cookouts, playing with our puppy, baking cookies, and the list goes on and on. And one of you I've known since the day he was born. I am so grateful that I got to go to high school with my son, John Creel. I find the opportunity to give your commencement speech particularly meaningful because I graduated from Pioneer High School, and as class president, I gave the commencement speech 34 years ago at Chrysler Arena. I decided to dig up my old speech and to just see how much things have changed since 1984. So when I found the speech that I typed on my typewriter, I couldn't help but smile, because you probably have never even used a typewriter. I reread the speech and I realized that some things have changed, but many things remain the same. I have a few props. Here's my props here. One thing that has changed for sure is this. Now, I'm not here to tell you that cell phones are the root of all evil, but I can say one thing for clear. The saying, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me," is a lie. I have seen what words can do to people, and they can cause a lot of damage. Whether it's a text or a tweet or a post full of likes and dislikes, I've seen firsthand how it can destroy a person's self-esteem, embarrass and demoralize people, and leave a trail of mistrust and tears and hurt feelings along the way. According to Dr. Nicholas Kadaris, an internationally acclaimed speaker who's an expert on addiction and the author of the book Glow Kids, iPhones and iPads are electronic cocaine, and they are highly addictive and much more difficult of a habit to quit. Young people are spending more than 6 hours a day on their electronic device. As I ask students, tell me why you have a cell phone, they say, "We want to be connected." But I wonder, are we closer to one another? I ask them, why else do we need a cell phone? They say, "We have more knowledge at our fingertips." But I ask you, are we smarter for having this information available to us? I cannot answer those questions. Only you know the value of your screen time. But I can ask you to please be careful what you write and say, because it can have a negative impact on someone and can really hurt people's feelings. Many of you brought a yearbook, and you might put it on a shelf, and you may even look back at it time again for nostalgic reasons or to relive your glory days. I pulled out my 1984 yearbook, and I compared it to the class of 2018. There were pictures of our state championship hockey team, and you have a picture of your cross-country state championship team. Yes. Congratulations. There are photos of amazing music and theater programs, and they are no different today than they were 34 years ago. There are many pictures of our dedicated staff, and even a picture of Steve Rodriguez with a lot of hair. Their page after page are filled with pictures of parades, sports teams, clubs, inspirational quotes, and ads sending students off with really kind words and well wishes. So many fond memories in these books, and a big thank you to the students and staff who helped document these memories. Thank you. But what is missing from the class of 1984 that is everywhere in the class of 2018 are students who have found a purpose for standing up for what is right and speaking out about what they want to change. I have witnessed walkouts about gun safety, anti-bullying campaigns, sexual assault symposiums, LGBTQ days of silence, mental health awareness campaigns, immigrant support groups, and just this last month, students were collecting hygiene products for the homeless. This class has students who are part of positive peer influence. They assist other students at Pioneer who might be struggling with family or school issues. This class has peer-to-peer, a group whose mission is to identify students who are dealing with mental health issues and get them the support they need. The biggest change I have seen in 30 years at Pioneer High School is our inclusiveness of our students with special needs. I had the pleasure of judging this year's Polar Plunge at the Big House. No school was louder or prouder than Pioneer High School, with over 100 students that were signed up to jump into the freezing cold pool and support Special Olympics. We embrace and celebrate kids who are different. Thank you, Steve Rodriguez, for disability awareness. And thank you, John Connolly, for peer connections. Thank you for letting these relationships thrive in our school. These classes pair up students with disabilities with regular education students. These bonds that are formed are genuine, and the bond between these students is something to behold. When I asked Melanie Aubois, when I asked you, what's it like to have these students in your classroom? She looked at me, she says, I like these students because they are my friends. Because they are my friends. When I was a student back in 1984, there was a clear distinction between friend groups. 2018 has made it possible for friendships to develop between all types of people with all types of backgrounds. What a legacy that you're leaving for underclassmen. You have shown how inclusiveness and compassion is good for our school community and how there's plenty of room in the hallways for all of us to thrive. A few weeks ago, at the senior meeting, we heard a quote by Mark Twain that said, "They're the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you figure out why." I found my why in Mara Krugman's grandmother's American Studies class my junior year at Pioneer High School. I remember thinking, I want to teach history and I want to have great relationships with young people. I would guess that some of you have found your why for your life at Pioneer. What I know for sure is once you find your passion, you find your path, and your plan for your future is clear. Your generation is already proving that you are capable of dealing with difficult issues. Keep it up, because our world needs you now more than ever. Energy, your passion, and your promise. There was a section in my speech from 1984 where I thanked many people who supported me in my short 18 years of life. I thanked my 6 siblings back then, and they are here tonight to cheer us on with their infinitely patient in-laws. I acknowledged my parents. Fortunately, my mother and my father and my stepmother are here. Unfortunately, my mother and my stepfather are gone. But of course, gone does not mean forgotten. I recognize my best friend of over 40 years who is here with me tonight, just like she was 34 years ago. And finally, I recognize the one person that's with me through it all, and that's my husband. Marrying Mike Creel was the single best decision I've made in my entire life. By the way, I met Mike Creel in the halls of Pioneer 35 years ago, so get your heads up. Look around. The love of your life could be sitting right next to you now. I'm telling you all about these incredible people, not just to acknowledge my support system and all those friends sitting up there in suites F and G, but to also remind you of your own amazing support system. I know that none of you are here sitting in these seats tonight, got here on your own. You have been loved and encouraged by your parents, your guardians, your grandparents, your brothers and your sisters, Perhaps you were inspired by a teacher or a coach to pursue a dream that is right for you. Maybe it was even a friend or a teammate that picked you up when you were low. Whoever those people are, be sure to thank them for taking this journey with you and loving you unconditionally. My hope is that 34 years from now, those people will still be with you, and you'll have the opportunity to thank them again for being such an important part of your life. Finally, class of 2018. Hold on to your t-shirt. Emma, do you mind? Don't rip it up. Don't use it to wash the car. Good vibes only, because when you pull it out, you will remember how proud you were to be a part of this class. When I got mine out of the closet, Mr. Skeever, would you mind? Oh my goodness. I reread what was on the back. We've got what it takes. And I know not much has changed. When I go to my class reunions, which, by the way, Emma, you are going to have to plan every 5 years for the rest of your life, I see many of my former classmates have gone on to be successful doctors and lawyers and nurses and cosmetologists and carpenters and entrepreneurs and activists and politicians, and yes, a handful of us return to Pioneer to try to make the difference in the lives of young people. Both class of '84 and class of 2018 have limitless potentials. Both have good vibes, and both have what it takes to be successful in the world. I said to my friends 34 years ago, and I want to say it to you tonight, class of 2018, you've got what it takes. You've proven it here at Pioneer. Now go out and prove it to the rest of the world. Good luck. God bless. I'll miss you.
Now I'd like to invite our student speaker, Emma Roth, to the podium for her remarks and for the presentation of the Class Gift Memorial to our Board of Education President. Emma?
Hello and welcome to Pioneer High School's 2018 graduation. Welcome to our phenomenal faculty and amazing administration. Thank you for guiding us and for being with us here today. Welcome to family members, caretakers, friends, and peers who have nurtured, cared, and paid for us all these many years. And of course, welcome and congratulations, class of 2018. My name is Emma Roth, and I have spent most of my time at Pioneer around, or rather behind, the stage as a theatrical technician, a techie, as the cool kids like to say. To clarify one thing before I begin, in theater we say, lights up, to signify the beginning of a scene or a show. Now, being a self-proclaimed theater nerd, I am firmly of the opinion that all the world's a stage, and I see high school in 6 acts. So, lights up. I am speechless. I am 14, and I am sitting in a chair too cushy to be comfortable, too purple to be pretty, and far too squeaky to be anything but annoying. I am sitting in Schreiber Auditorium for the 8th grade extravaganza, and hundreds of 8th grade eyes stare up at the stage. They watch in wonder at this spectacle of high school played out, with playing violins and voices intermingled, watch the drumline dance and do their thing so loud and proud we just don't know what to do. I try to say so to the boy sitting next to me, but the words just don't come out right. A mixture of mumbles and murmurs. Tied up in an 8th grade tongue, I am a little too small, a little too shy, and a little too scared. Lights up, 9th grade. The first day begins in a flurry of too many textbooks and 2 wrong rooms. I stutter in class. The sharp staccato beat of "I have no idea what I'm doing" seems to bounce around the walls, and maybe, just maybe, I can will myself away, but there are a few friendly smiles. A few TV show t-shirts I recognize, a few dumb jokes willing to be told. We can melt into world history and laugh out loud when one girl turns her essay in, completely typed in Comic Sans, And by the end of the year, and thanks to Sean Ashley, at least we can recite Shakespearean prologues. Lights up, 10th grade. The world is more real now. The freshmen follow us now. I can keep a steady voice now, and the textbooks take less effort. But the more I learn about history, the more I fear the future. The more I piece together, the more I am scared of the present. Disaster continues to strike, massacre after massacre. I cry in a courtyard after Orlando's shooting. Other people cry harder. And I know I am not the most afraid. I write my final essay on how far our country has come and how far we still have left to go. I try to say something. Lights up. 11th grade. SATs. SATs and Skiba yelling that we can do well, it'll be awesome. SATs and chemistry woes both in class and out, if you know what I mean. SATs and an uncomfortable swearing in. SATs and sleepless nights caught between 5-hour energy and yesterday's leftover bags. Sabo and Sansbury, Snyder, they pile it on, but we speak up in class. Yes, for the grade, but because we feel like we might have a voice, because we are living and breathing and growing and lights up. 12th grade. Everything happens at once. Teachers can't say everything, so the students have to. Hold symposiums, hold solar panels, hold rallies in Riverside, hold up families and friends, resumes and rent, hold up under the pressure of being an adult when sometimes the people around you can't. Hold up bus tickets and prom tickets, hold up broken and flooding school pipes, hold up your hands, hold each other and speak out. Lights up. And this time, I am making a speech. I am making a speech and I am definitely shaking, but that's not the point. The point is, I am no longer speechless. We are no longer speechless. We have a voice, cultivated and cultured inside purple walls and out by Superman and a good number of Wonder Women. We have a voice, evident in every shared spark of wildness and wiring, every world championship, every recorded album, every record set, every time we are brave enough to get out of bed on cold Michigan mornings and hold up our heads against what's rainy and repulsive in the world. We are audible in auditoriums and earbuds, poetry slams, polar plunges, protests, whispered bus stop conversations and basketball courts, club meetings, constitutions, and crazy ideas, despite what may try to silence us. The point is, we can be scared, but we can be strong, and we can speak. To vaguely quote the poet W.H. Auden, sometimes all we have is a voice, to undo the folded lie, the lie of authority whose buildings grope the sky. There is no such thing as the state, and no one exists alone. We must love one another or die. Whether you study science or sculpture, whether you drive buses or businesses, whether you're backstage or on it, you have a voice. And no matter what, there is power in your voice. Whether a still growing whisper or a deafening cry, your voice has the power to help, to heal, to bring hope and justice for each other, whether with simple, kind words or sizzling soliloquies. You have the power to create change, to be the good, to be the love in the world. So, lights up, one final time and on the rest of your lives. So get out there and speak up. Thank you. Now, for the class of 2018 gift. On behalf of the class of 2018, we present Pioneer with this banner you see behind us as a gift to grads for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma, and well done. On behalf of the Board of Education, we're proud to accept this gift. It's a beautiful memorial of the class of 2018. And on behalf of the Board of Education, there's two important points we want to leave you with this evening. One is how proud and inspired we are by each of you. Your student voice, which Emma articulated so beautifully, how important that is, the power of that. In minutes, you will be alumni. You are young adults. Keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing, and we're just so proud of the way you've used your voice for the good, and that is the work. The second point is a small point about how to more quickly get to success. You'll hear in this season a lot about success and what it takes and how important failure is in achieving success. And the one thing I would want to make sure all of you know as you leave here tonight is that each of you has a home team. Do you know what I mean? Colleen just spoke about your home team. She called it your support group. But these are the people that are relentlessly on your side. They're your parents, your guardians, your teachers, your counselors, the staff here that have looked after you so carefully and thought of you, your friends, the ones who sent you a text to let you know it's going to be okay when things are hard. That's your home team. And that's who you need to keep close when things get tough. That's the difference between learning a lesson once or having to learn it again and again. And our best wish for you is that each of you grows a very strong home team from the one you have today. Best of luck, be bold, be brave, and keep making us proud. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Emma Roth, and Board of Education President Christine Stead. The Pioneer Symphony Orchestra will now perform Symphony No. 4 Finale, an excerpt by Tchaikovsky and conducted by Pioneer's own senior student, Yoav Hayut.
I am impressed every time. I am impressed every time. Pioneer has a tradition of developing remarkable students and remarkable people. Of our 416 graduates, over half of them, I'm sorry, almost half of them have a 3.5 GPA or higher. "87 of them have participated in choir, 116 of them have participated in band, and 97 of them at one point or another have participated in orchestra." We have students that have participated in Theater Guild, who have been on some of our outstanding and state-winning athletic teams. We have students that have done a wide range of things, but right now I would like to acknowledge one group in particular, and I'm playing off of what Mrs. Roth had to say and what Mrs. Creel stated in her speech. But if you have been involved in any of our peer-to-peer, any of our PPI groups, or if you have worked with any of our special needs students, I would like for you guys to stand up. Thank you. You guys can be seated. I had them stand specifically because it is becoming more and more a staple of this group in particular that it is not about us, but it's about what we do for others and how we bring the next group along. So I just wanted to say thank you one more time for that. I appreciate you. At this time, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Eve Clare and Class Principal Kevin Hudson will present special honors and achievement awards.
Along with an impressive array of scholastic achievements, members of the class of 2018 have also distinguished themselves through their community service. They have recorded thousands of hours of service to various individuals and organizations throughout our local community. At this time, we recognize 5 students for their contributions to the school, this class, for demonstrated leadership, service, citizenship, and achievement. I invite the following non-suspecting students and recipients of Character and Achievement Awards to the stage. Catherine Crawford. John Creel. Marquand Kane. Emma Packard. And Brooklyn Sparkling.
Our first award that we will present tonight is the Horatio N. Shute Award. This award is given to a young man in recognition of outstanding worth in those qualities that go to make up the finest type of school citizen. It was established during the 1920s by alumni eager to honor the memory of Horatio N. Shute, who retired in 1922 after serving Ann Arbor High School for 49 years. This year's recipient is John Creel. The Alice Porter Award. This award is given to the outstanding young woman in recognition of outstanding worth in those qualities that go to make up the finest type of school citizen. This award is presented in honor of Alice Porter, an outstanding teacher who served the Ann Arbor High School for
2 years. This year's recipient is Catherine Crawford. Our next award, the Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award. In 1961, the faculty established the Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award in honor of Lewis, who retired after 39 years of service to the youth of Ann Arbor. The young woman so honored is considered outstanding in her altruistic attitude toward her classmates, high moral character, outstanding dependability, and service above self. This year's recipient is Emma Packard. And finally, the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Award. This award was established in the spring of 1968 by the faculty of Pioneer High School. The award honors students who exhibit respect and consideration for others, regardless of race or status, and who display leadership in the promotion of those qualities. Special recognition is given at commencement to 2 graduating seniors, 1 male and 1 female, who have made contributions in the fight to establish and uphold equal rights. This year's recipients are Brooklyn Sparkling and Marquand Kane. Again, congratulations. Let's have one more round of applause for this group. Honorees, you may be seated.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Ann Arbor Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Janice Kerr-Swift, who will accept the class of 2018.
Well, good evening, Pioneer. How are you? You're looking good tonight. It is a great day in the Ann Arbor Public Schools as we gather to honor you, our Pioneer High School class of 2018. You are a sea of purple pride tonight. Pioneers, you're looking good, and we're so proud to be here with you this evening. What an immense pleasure to join together with our Pioneer High School staff, teachers, administrators, with your parents, families, friends, and our Ann Arbor community in the presence of the trustees of our Board of Education. We are here to publicly celebrate and honor each of you on this very special graduation day. Principal Louder, I do notice at the bottom of this program that I appear to be the only thing standing between these 400 plus graduates and their diplomas. How's that? Pretty good stuff, huh? I have one wish to offer you today, and I'd like to offer it in 3 parts. It will go quickly, so listen up, grads. Number 1, the wish. I have just one wish for you, and it's one that I'm borrowing from New York Times opinion writer Pamela Druckerman. She says it like this: Pioneer graduates, class of 2018, I wish that you will find your place. I've always liked this idea that somewhere in the world there's a gap shaped just like you. Once you find it, you'll slide right in. Seniors, our hope is that you will find your place out there, that you will lean in, tailor your own unique role. Please make sure that it is a place, a life that fits you just right. Part 2, You have everything it takes. I have to share that as I've observed you, as we've observed you over your time at Pioneer High School, in your amazing academic achievement, your arts pursuits, your athletics, extracurriculars, and in your service to others, it is abundantly clear to me and to all of us gathered here this evening that you emerge from a mighty and powerful place, Pioneer High School, Ann Arbor Pioneer High School, and that you have inside of you everything it takes. You've developed a strong moral compass, and you know, as Emma shared, you know how to use the power of your voice. Go find your place out there, your place unique in all the world. We are proud today of the place you will discover and the notable achievements you will realize. Part 3, we need you. Pioneer graduates, look around us here on June 7th, 2018 in Ann Arbor, Michigan. As we look around us in this world, we're constantly reminded by the feeds on our phones and the headlines, that even disturbing and shocking headlines, that we face immense challenges in our world today. Would you agree, grads? We do. And it is true now as it has ever been. We urgently need you. We need you in your particular place. Our world needs you, your passion, your brilliance, your energy, talent, and vision. No one else can fill the one place in the world where there's a gap shaped just like you. So go with confidence as that open space is waiting. It's waiting even now for your arrival. So in celebrating each of you this evening, we honor your individual stories. We see you and we hear your important voices. We honor the unique journey that each of you has taken to get to this evening, the challenges you've overcome in arriving at this milestone achievement. We celebrate also the path you will take from this night and the one profound place you will fill in our beautiful world. And so at this time, on behalf of the Board of Education, I formally accept the Pioneer Class of 2018 as having fulfilled all the requirements and obligations necessary to graduate from the Ann Arbor Public Schools. And I hereby authorize the awarding of the diplomas. Congratulations and best wishes, Pioneer High School, Class of 2018.
Thank you, Dr. Swift. I ask counselors and administrators to take their positions for the distribution of diplomas, along with ushers. Students, remember to watch the ushers. Please follow their directions to receive your diplomas. Those staff handing diplomas, please make sure you're in your seats.
Anas Abdul Jalil. Katsuyoshi Abe. Jasmine Abram. Samer Abu Farha. Jeremy Adams. Martin Ahn. Yara Ajin. Christopher Akey. Sophie Alfonso. Monty Alcivar. Parsa Amini. Ryan Anderson. Maya Arhangelos. You want Steffi, right? Steffi Ayala. Alexander Azam. Alex Baker. Kennedy Banks. Dylan Bio. Madeline Batra. Grace Battersby. Hassan Banuna. Mamoon Banuna. Lydia Betts. Mia Burney. William Blackwell. Emma Block. Haley Bodie. Sophia Bonowit. Olivia Gregory. Aditi Sarvastava. Gabrielle Portu. Emma Ronk. Austin Boone. Britton Bowen. Alita Boyce Pecor. Claire Bradley. Pike Briggs. Hope Brentnaw. Elizabeth Bryson. Alexander Broughton. Shauna Brown. Michaela Browning. Mark Brewy. Giorgio Bruyer. Joshua Buncis. Travis Burke. Diego Burks. Joseph Capuano. Kimberly Chernay Garcia. Tiffany Chernay Garcia. Jay Champagne. Arjun Chandrasekhar. Messed it up. Olivia Chang. Ron Chen. Sabrina Chen. Last one. Marisa Chrysos.
Alicia Clark. Sarah Cohen. Bailey Collins. Jade Collins. Sona Conde. Drew Cooper. Mason Cox. Elise Kraus. Catherine Crawford. John Creel. Harold Crowley. Sonomi Cruz Debrera. Sophia Cunningham. Molly Dahl. Joshua Daly. Cameron Dalton. Anthony Davis. Eleanor Davis. Scott Davis. Moira Dayton. Evan Deloche. Samantha Delva. Arela DeMurray. Alejandro Derriex Cerezo. Suraj Desai. Nolan Devine. Paulo Diaz. Danielle DeFranco. Madeline Dillon. Matthew Dahl. Robert Dong. William Dormer. Marie Dreyer. Samuel Dupree. Hallie Dykstra. Ibrahim. Okay. Saeed Ibrahim. Kelly Westfield Eccles. Hannah Ettinger. Is it Eden? Iden. Lawrence Iden. Nels Erickson. Angus Fan. Tony Fata. Ian Fela. Dexter Farrell. Ariana Fisher. John Fitzgerald. Marcus Flores. Jonathan Flynn. Forzani. Nima Forzania. Ann Forsyth. Highland Frassrand. Annalise Frenette. Alexandra Freshley. Is it Freak? Freakish. Ulrich Freakish Schmidt. Tiara Falk. Isabella Gambini. Erica Garcia Osorio. Lauren Getzov. Paige Gibb. Stephanie Jin. Soraya Gist. Zia Gonzalez. Katerina Gosby. Jessica Gott. Jacob Gozan. Cameron Graham. Madeline Gray. Yel Tamia Green. Kai Gregory. Allison Guswa. You done?
Masaki Hada. Ida Hakola. Alexandra Halberstam. Brennan Haley. Jordan Hall. Shelby Hall. Christopher Hollum. Evan Jacob. Annika Hansen. Keyshawn Harris. Matthew Harris. Roger Harvey. John Haviland. Marquez Harthorne. Yohav Hayut. Ryan Herbert. Julia Herman. Fernando Herrera. Gabrielle Heron. Leica Hillebrand. Javon Hilliard. Joyce Ho. Maya Hogelman. Catherine Hollenbeck. Julius Holston. Jared Holisco. Noah Homiak. Song Woo Hong. Jack Houston. Hadley Hoffman. Ishmael Hussein. Sufyan Hamadat. Sufyan Hamadat. Xavier Jackson Ivy. Sophia Janovic. Camelia Jajora. Margot Jajora. Sophie Jaworski. Amelia Jedlick. Isabel Jenkins. Alexander Jinks. Han Gan Jong. Ji-yoon Jong. Saran Forn Jam Jong. Evan Jong. Jillian Jones. Janelle Jones. Jordan Jones. Joshua Joyce. Marquand Kane. Theodore Killing. Jared King. Caden Kern Winger. Anthony Kersey. Minjae Kim. Philip Kim. Sarah Kim. William King. Aaron Kofsky. Elizabeth Koss. Grace Crapel. Maya Krugman. Joshua Cooper. Kiran Kumar. Benjamin Kunick. Kurt Crucerellis.
Jaden Lamberti. Langston Larimore Josie. Grace Lawrence. Sophie Lapotier. Hyun Hong Lee. Justin Lee. Kang Sung Lee. Katie Lee. Wan Yu Lee. Jamie Leonard. Annie Lee.
Congratulations.
Bolin Lee. Vivi Lee. Dominique Littlefield. Justin Lucas. Rosalie McGuire. Nope. Shiva Manjubakavi Senthil Prabhakar. Congratulations, Casimir. Casimir Mankowski. Mary Manley. Congratulations. Eduardo Marino. Bess Markle. Timothy Markle. Trinity Martin. Justin Martin. Fallon Mayberry. Erica McDonald. Jaden McDowell. Aaron McEwen. Congratulations. Alex McMahon. Madeline McPherson. Mary Melcher. Samantha Melton. William Mang. Michelle Merritt. Andrew Meza. Congratulations, Cynthia. Cynthia Meza. Eli McHale. Jack Myling. Claire Miller. Daniel Miller. Andrew Mills. Grant Mitchell. Fatima Muhammad Ali. Vila Bila Yamaki. Maisie Montgomery. Takuma Morita. Catherine Moses. Unique Moss. Nanako Motaki. Ramla Muse.
Sean Mustafa Bonham.
Marina Myers. Carolyn Nadeau. Is it Nair? Nair. Sashan Nair. Sarah Neem. Patrick Newton. Derek Wen. Jackson Northrup. Alida Norton. You can hold on. Gavin Nossel. Oscar Knotts. Melanie Aubois. Sarah Otomodu. Emily O. Lyell Onifade. Adam Oringer Howe. Bria Ortiz.
Rachel Pasternak. Emma Packard. Natunji Page. Taras Palczynski. Aldo Pano-Gerard. Gregorius Pepopthamiou. Patrick Parton. Daniel Passos. Elizabeth Peters. Christina Petrovic. You want to call it Enrique? Middle name? Middle name? Okay. Carlos Enrique Plazas Molina. Porras. Nick Porras. Connor Portu. Julie Post. Sophie Patarella. McAllister Powell. Vidya Premkumar. DeAndre Pruitt. DeQuandre Pryor. Hey, girlfriend. Janaea Pryor. Brian Rago. Darian Randolph. Leo Rate. John Reed. Logan Reyna. Sharanya Rengarajan.
Amanda Rusterick. Agnes Reyes. Isabella Reyes. Joseph Rodenheiser. Colin Rhodes. Patrick Roxon. Emma Roth. Savannah Rotmeyer. Lucy Roy. Basil Rakowski. Hi. Jordan Sachs. Nathan Sadlier. Hassan Saeed. Tyler Sacklis Moore. Michelle Salazar Silvestre. Pedro Salazar Silvestre. Carolina San Antonio. Anna Karen Sanchez Lopez. William Sanchez. Congratulations. Anthony Schneider. Sophie Shaney. Gabriel Schott.
Schram.
Eleanor Schramm. Franziska Schrammy. Jake Seal.
Luckily I knew him.
Jacob Siegel. John Sepp. Cameron Sayre. Ariana Shaw. Jeff Shin. Dominic Ship. Michael Skolnick. Gina Siebler. Lauren Siller. Liam Smallwood. Octavius Smith. Angelo Soto. Lauren Snyder. Zane Sweden.
Zachary Spangler. Brooklyn Sparkling. Josette Stelmack. Georgia Stamatopoulos. Lana Stanzak. Rachel Starosta. Christopher Steele. Emilia Stayhauer. Eric Steinhauer. David Sugai. Samuel Sugarman. Sway Sun. Brandon Swafford. Joshua Sheshel. Annalie Sussman. Yusuf Taher. Misaki Tanaka. Henry Taylor. Bennett Thomas. Tariq Tiba. Omar Talawi. Javion Tinsley Johnson. Ayami Tita. Keandre Tutson. Elena Cesali. Philip Valtadoros. Madison Vandekreek. Jordan Vergolo. Lena Von Malky. Richard Walker. Jack Wallace. Stacia Wallace. Abigail Walsh. Rebecca Weaver. Leah Weber.
Corshay Webster.
Avi Weingarten. Andrew Weissman. Troy Wells. Jonathan Weston. Madeline Whitcomb. Kylis Whitelock. Madison Wigley. Jacob Williams. Joseph Williams. Keely Williams. Ryan Williams. Brianna Wilson. Christopher Wilson. Catherine Wolber. Cassandra Woolley. Haley Warts. Kevin Wu. Nicholas Wu. Zachary Wu. Derek Yang. Yu Chen Yang. Vinay Yarlagada. Fardos Yassin. Yep. Yvette Yoon. Nathan Uhas. Elizabeth Zender. Alan Zhang. Yongsen Zhang. Amory Joe Corvo. Ashley Zugay. And Audrey Zinda.
Yes. No.
Congratulations, class of 2018. Please stand. To symbolize your transition from students to graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right side of the cap to the left side. You are now all alumni of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. To conclude our program, I invite the senior members of the Pioneer High School Choir to the stage to lead us in singing the Pioneer High School Alma Mater, the Purple and White. The words may be found on the back of your program.
Graduates, at this time you may be seated. I promised you guys this morning I was not going to cry, so I am not going to cry today, at least not right now. We say at Pioneer all the time that when you come in, we want to do one of two things. We want you to discover one of two things. We want you to figure out what it is you're really, really good at so that we can prepare you in a manner that will help you go out and be able to lead productive lives. Or we want you to find out what it is you're truly, truly passionate about so that you can utilize that to go out and lead productive lives. You guys came in 4 years ago, the same time I came in. And as I said before, I am blessed and I am probably the luckiest man in the world. But I sincerely hope that you've taken away from Pioneer and have learned as much at Pioneer as I have learned and I have taken from you. And I mean that sincerely. So, congratulations to the class of 2018. As you leave us, we ask you, as always, to be bold, to be extraordinary, and of course, to always be a pioneer. Toss them. Toss them. You know how we do. Go ahead. Celebrate it. You've earned it. You have earned it. Just make sure you pick them up before you leave because you're going to want them later. That being said, at this time, flag bearers, if you would please come and get your flags. Ushers, if you would take your places as we prepare to dismiss. Faculty and staff, you will lead us out, followed by our Board of Education members and central office staff. And again, we thank you for being a part of the 2018 50th commencement of Pioneer High School. Got it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Amen.